Hello. In this video, we're talking about how to register your child for the upcoming school year. First, I'm going to navigate to cityschools.net, cityschools.net. When I get to this screen, I'm going to click on Skyward Students. Notice that there's a Skyward Employee and a Skyward Students. You will click on Skyward Students. Use the username and password in this space that your teacher has given to you. Once you have logged in, you will see your children's information. You are going to click on the child for whom you will register. I'm going to start with 1. Okay, this talks about zone waivers. Zone waiver if applicable. If you do not need a zone waiver, you may click Next Step. If you do, you click on the appropriate link. And you can find one in that spot. I'm going to go on to verify student information. Complete step 3D. So I'd actually click on step 3D to verify. And then I will move on to the next step. Next step. That is correct, so I'll move on to the next step. That is correct, I'll move on to the next step. Now this is going to change the sibling information. I've noticed that last time I did this, I had a 2-year-old. He just turned 4 years old. So I'm going to put that I have 0 2-year-olds and I have 1 4-year-old, not of school age. Now that I've done that, I may go on to the next step. I grant permission for special activities. And I'm going to change the date completed. So today is April 14th. 2020. Next step. Now here it shows required. I need to actually click on Murfreesboro City Schools parent information. Now that I reviewed the handbook and communications, which I really have done, I can go on to the next step. Okay. Yes, I give permission for internet access, media release, bullying prevention, and I am responsible for any textbooks or library books. So I can go on to the next step. It shows that I haven't completed several things, so I'm going to look further into this. Registration not completed, so I'm going to go back to the introduction registration to see what I missed. I'm going to scroll all the way over. Let's read it. If your child attends school on a zone waiver, you need to complete the zone waiver form in addition to completing the registration process. Zone waivers must be received at the central office by 4 o'clock, May 15th, 2020. Your registration is contingent upon the approval of your zone waiver. You may obtain a zone waiver using the link on the next step or by picking one up by central office. If your student currently attends a choice school, you will need to complete this registration and you will complete another choice school application. Please contact the school to obtain this application. Your registration will be contingent upon the application. If you have moved and you're no longer within the school zone or you are leaving, then you will need to a choice school and returning to your zone school. Please go ahead and complete the registration process. This will update your information. Note, you will also need to go to the new school in the fall in order to have your students' records and information moved to the new school. Your student will not be enrolled in the new school until you complete the process by going to the new school in the fall. You may require proof of address and to complete the registration. The school will notify you if this is a requirement. This request can also be made at any point in the school year. Okay, I wonder if that fixed that. Let's go on to the next step. So I'm going to go all the way back through. And I'm going to next step, next step, next step, next step. Now, it says that I did not complete several of these. Student information, not completed. I see. So once I've completed something, it clicks on this check over here. Family information. Oops, not completed. Medicine and sick policy. Well, that's one thing that hasn't been completed. So I'm going to click over here. Complete step 8 and move to step 9. Okay. First of all, it helps to have it in the big screen, view full screen. Complete and move to step 10. I actually have to click on it, make it large screen, parent handbook, and communications. Again, I have read those already, but now that I have read those, it makes it blue, so I can click on it. Complete step 11 and move to step 12. Okay, sibling data. It said that I skipped it, but I remember completing it. All right, I have 0 3-year-olds and 0 1-year-olds. Complete and move to step 8. Edit step 8. Complete step 8. I grant permission. Grant permission. Okay, I don't have these clipped. Okay. Complete step 4 and move to step 5. Edit step 5, complete step 5. Edit step 6, complete edit step 7, complete step 7. Edit step 8, complete step 8. Complete step 9. Edit step 10. I have to actually click on it. Even if I've read it before, I need to read through it again. Complete step 10 and move on to step 3. Edit step 11. Complete step 11. Okay, now it says my registration. Introduction to registration is not complete. Complete step 1 and move to step 2. Okay, that X'd it up for me. Okay. Now, I'm complete and I can move down to complete fall 2020 registration.